So if you haven't guessed by the title of this video, I have not come out to my mom yet. I know, right? 30-year-old married man, not out to his own mother. So I'm going to go into a little bit about that, and part of a little plan that I originally had to come out. And if you saw my other video about coming out, it seems like all my coming out plans did not work at all. And so far, nothing's really worked. So originally when I got married at the courthouse just to get paperwork done so I could do immigration paperwork. And then after all that was finalized, because at the time it was only going to take like 3-6 months, but politics, and then it ended up taking like 1.5 to 2 years. So maybe even longer, I don't remember at this point. So I was going to have a wedding after everything got finalized. And my plan was to send her the wedding invitation, but it was just going to be like just kind of like your usual casual cutesy wedding invitation. But it's like, just wanted to let you know this is a groom and groom wedding, so if your plus one is going to be hate and disrespect, you can just throw this invitation out. I know that might have been a little harsh, but I mean, it is what it is. I can't change how other people feel. That's up to them. And the reason why I haven't come out is like a couple reasons. One, we don't really talk, and she's over I think 1,200 miles. I don't know. She's in Michigan, I'm in Florida. Pretty much opposite ends of the country. So I did have a close call when I was younger. So I think I was 15, and I was just starting to accept myself. I think this was the winter break on 9th grade, so I knew I was gay, and I knew I need to start accepting myself and stop hating myself. And part of the reason what helped with that was I started coming out to a few cousins, and then Jake introduced me to his friend Matt, and we started Skyping and messaging and hitting things off. And so like 3 days after getting up there for my little winter vacation, me and Matt had a date already planned out, and we're going to go see a movie and have dinner together. And if that just didn't scream gay already, as my first gay date, he also was in theater, so there was the natural, stereotypical gay guy in theater kind of vibe to him. Now, before I could go anywhere, my mom insisted that she meets him. So I was like, great, get to meet the family before the first date. So I messaged him before he even got there. I was like, please use your straight voice. I don't think they're accepting. And his straight voice was, oh my gosh, pretty damn good. But then again, I don't know why I didn't think of this. I mean, he does acting. So, yeah, that interview passed. But a couple days later, I was kind of doing like this internship at my mom's boyfriend's welding shop. And he's like, so I have a couple questions. Is Matt gay? I'm like, no. It's just one of those strange theater type people. And then his next question, I was not expecting. It's like, are you gay? And his tone of voice implied that he's not happy even just saying those words. And I think he knows that I just lied to him. So maybe that contributed to it. I don't know. This is the first time I really thought about that day since then. And I wanted to say, yeah, I'm gay, and that was my first date with a guy. So, but no, I didn't. Maybe a small part of me, but mostly it was I am definitely afraid of coming out, and so I just said, no, I'm not gay at all. Nope. Just hanging out with friends. Why, is something weird or something? It's like, oh, just friends with Jake. That's all. And I'm like, oh. So I think he knows about Jake, and it's more obvious to him. Later on, my mom did find out like a year later, and like I said, I thought it was obvious. Got the gay accent, sometimes wearing some makeup, like pink hair, the rainbow-studded belt, also in theater. And yeah, like pretty much everyone else in the family knew right away, except my mom. And when she found out, gave me a call. I was like, "Do you know about Jake?" Like, why? What happened? He's gay. I'm like, "Oh, that? Yeah, I know." And she's like, really angry about it. And like, inside, I'm crying. I got my phone's on speaker. It's at arm's length, and I'm just like, well, so much for ever coming out to my mom. So that wasn't even the end of that. Had a few other close calls, and for history book terms, I had roommates. Those were my boyfriends that lived with me, and I just left it a roommate. I think at one point she started to figure it out, and she brought up that she's still mad that my cousin Jake was even friends with her on Facebook. The fact that his name was on her page made her angry. And this is like 3 years later. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not coming out, because she's gonna flip her lid probably and disown me. So basically, that's kind of also why I keep myself distanced. Don't want to be close in case it does happen. We've never really been close, so it's kind of easy to do that. So yeah, that left me with now my only other option of basically just sending a card and like record your own audio message, and it's that song is like, "I'm coming out," and then just have a letter with it explaining everything, and a time meeting Matt, and what I meant by roommates, and basically just giving her a bunch of information, and letting her make up her mind on how she wants to feel about that. Then probably turn my phone off for like 2 weeks, maybe 2 months, until everything blows over. But yeah, that's pretty much my only plans, and I don't think that's gonna go over too well, because like I said, my plans for coming out have rarely worked. So basically, like, coming out to my cousin Dan was like, and Jake, that worked out, but that's pretty much been it. I had another idea, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. I know it's gonna be kind of funny, but that's all I remember. If you have any ideas on possible ways to come out to a unaccepting mom, hit me up, please. Comment it. Maybe someone else could use that info as well. But yeah, that's me not coming out to my mom, and my couple of ideas on it, and a couple of close calls. So, nope, it's fun. I thought I had that memory coming back, but it had something to do with Skittles. Oh well, so hey, stay tuned for next video. I don't know what it's going to be about. I just come up with this stuff on my ride home. See you later, bye.